Hello friends and welcome back to Cyber Knight's Flashpoint. Today we are doing this library flip mission. We need to infiltrate the top secret Jupiter Group matrix code repository carrying the custom viral spike that is designed just for this purpose, I assume. Once inside, we need our hacker to reach and spike the main matrix host. Once the CPU is spiked, the program repositories will be unlocked. We'll be able to download the shards containing the quantum coding cores. Once we have all three, it'll be time to go. Some pretty great rewards for this one. Apparently, we're going to get this RootMaker program service, and a fair pile of cash. We've already gotten the blue key, the gold key. We went ahead and did Matrix Snoop for the first level only. A feint within a feint is not going to be a thing because, for better or worse, the headhunters are not after us anymore. And, we don't have... Hold on, we're not connected to any contacts for either of these two active leverages. Okay. So we are giving sneaky Cowboy Codesmith another chance. We're bringing Bandit, Maverick, obviously, because, like, regardless of what kind of mission we're in, having a sniper is always a great plan. And Sentry, of course. Let's go. Though I have been thinking about switching over to Jennifer as a primary hacker, but we're not quite there yet. Okay, breach the code repository. This is going to be a long night, so we need to stick with the plan. You hear that, team? The heist is deep in enemy territory. You're going to be on the ground a long time. You jump when Bandit says so. So we're starting at security level 1 with 1 per turn. We're heading for this exit here. But before that, we really want some loot. Like, in particular, what I really want is some good blueprints for weapons. So if we come back here, not only can we grab this loot box, but we could also, in theory, take this blue door and kind of sneak past here without anyone seeing us. This is definitely more of a sneaky thing, so I probably should have brought Floater instead of Maverick, but... or maybe even instead of Codesmith. That said, for now... the problem is this walkway does not have any cover, so if Muck here turns, he'll definitely see me. So we're just gonna delay, see what the enemy does. You're gonna see me right away, but that's fine. Kinda wish I had brought my Scourge as well. That's the problem with having so many really good soldiers, is I always want to bring all of them, and I can't. Oh wow, that does not do a lot of damage at all. Like, wow, you are not taking a lot of damage at all. Okay, so we're going to come out here. Do a called shot. Yeah, I am not doing enough damage. We're just gonna have to try to whittle him down. Like, this is going to alert people, but he's going to be a problem otherwise. Yeah, a couple of people noticed. So they're definitely coming around this way. But we did manage to take that medic down. Wow, so much health. Absolutely absurd. Okay, well, maybe going after these loot boxes is not the right idea. We shall see. At this point, we gotta move. I'm gonna go ahead and sync everybody up so that we can get out before they see me. Can't quite get far enough with sneak. I'm gonna get seen otherwise. So we're just gonna stay away. There. Now we're at least not where we were. Sentry gets seen, of course. I knew that was going to be a problem, but he was going to get seen either way. There was nowhere for me to go. But that guy's melee. Alright, Zeta, Omni is gonna go. Okay, so I really need to take him down. He's got so much health. So I might have to do a link watch to stop him as he approaches, because that's probably what he's gonna do, right? I can't do gun kata because I don't have enough AP for it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and reload. Take a shot. Then we'll link watch. Okay, you're not an issue. Okay, that stops him moving at least. Go ahead and take Muck down before he gets a chance to act. I know I've said it before, but I love this SMG. Not quite dead yet. This guy's coming up from behind me, so he's going to be the next target. Here I was trying to be super sneaky, but it looks like that's not going to happen. Take down the Bladesman. We'll hit Theta. But if I can take him down, I might be able to keep this escalation from happening just yet. You are also going exactly the wrong way from me. Okay, fantastic. This is awesome. Gun kata to hit them both. Yep, that's gonna escalate. You can't see me yet. Take him down. Packet lost the pressure plate there. Yeah, no, they're running right toward me. It's pretty clear that they know exactly where I'm at. Reload for 3. Okay, well, we'll start getting moving then. Get reloaded. Get Maverick over here to grab this loot box. Okay, so that was step 1. Now again, I can take this blue door path here, which would keep me fairly safe and secure. On the other hand, if I take this left path, it'll get me access to a couple more loot boxes. We'll see. Get some reload. Gonna have to deal with that guy. And that guy. Great angle there for the camera. Not bad. That's a little better. So yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and come around here on this left side. There really aren't very many enemies around. You have so much health. No, we're just gonna move. Not much I can do to avoid this escalation. I'm a little worried about these escalations because when I get downstairs, I assume the security level is going to stay the same. Yeah, we got reinforcements coming in. You're melee, so I don't need to worry about you too much. I'm just going to move. And you're going to investigate around. Okay, cool. So you don't actually know where I'm at. You saw me, though. But again, you're melee, so I'm not too worried about you. Codesmith here. This is the second time mission that I've used him as a stealth cowboy. And I have to say, I would rather have Floater here right now. So I'm starting to think that Codesmith, as much as the stealth cowboy can work, I think I'm going to switch him back over to Revolver and just not take him on the super stealth missions. For now, we'll move up. Go ahead and reload this pistol. Maybe get him forward just a little bit further. Yeah, I think this is the right way to go. We'll get this loot box and this loot box. I don't see a hacking matrix in this particular level, which means that the leverage I got is useless. Reload both weapons for Maverick. Currently holding steady at 4. I'm hoping that the reinforcements go to where I was rather than where I'm going. So glad you turned around. Thank you, Mago. This is going to cause us to run through a camera, and there really isn't anything I can do about that. Which is annoying, but there really isn't anything I can do. I have to wait for another turn. So we're just going to move up and delay. Move up. Delay. Because I am going to get some scramble stuff next turn. Yeah, I'd rather not trip another escalation right now if I can avoid it. And it's going to turn away, which means I don't even have to use a cooldown. Nice. Not bad. So we're just going to run past this camera. The camera is going to turn to face our folks next turn, though. But we're going to escalate this turn anyway. There's not really anything I can do about that. Again, Floater would be able to knock that down a little bit. We will packet loss that camera, just because I feel like it's going to rotate and hit me next turn. Escalation. Couldn't avoid that. I mean, I was right. But the escalation rebooted the camera, so not much I could do about that. Maverick, you've already been seen, so you may as well move. Heavy automag, a level 5 blueprint. That is just what the doctor ordered. That's exactly what I need. Turn that back off. Now try to stay hidden as best as possible. Now the question is, am I going to go all the way across here to try to grab this loot box? I need blueprints really badly right now. But also, I don't really have a way of disabling that laser grid. So when I go through this, I have to get to the exit real fast, because I'm gonna escalate a lot when I go through it. Because I don't have... Do I have any active leverage at all? I don't. So we're just going to get close to the laser grid. We're going to get everyone right up next to it. So that next turn we can just bust through. I can't make it all the way even if I wanted to. Great. Okay, well. Ow. If that's the case, then I guess all I can do is come over here. You still have one turn left on packet loss. Currently, we're not going to escalate. So I need to take down this laser grid and essentially sprint for the exit. Yeah, they're completely clueless. No way am I going for that box, sadly. But it does look like pretty much everyone is going to be able to get... Yeah, pretty much everyone's going to be able to get to the exit next turn. So I am going to disable the laser grid, but only because I don't want people taking damage. Man, Bandit really needs to be faster. I thought I'd be able to get in, but I guess not. So we are going to get one more escalation, annoyingly. So it's going to be sec level 6 when we get down there, which is not great. Guess it doesn't matter that he's not going to make it either. Maverick and Codesmith can get gone. Okay, well, we tried to be stealthy. It didn't work out very well. And we're moving on to the next one. We're inside the building. The main Matrix host is within our reach. Deploy the spike, then download the Q cores. I want everyone in position to rush the Q cores as soon as the spike is dropped. Yeah, I think attempting to be sneaky here was a mistake on my part. There's too many really powerful enemies here. I should have gone directly for the violent route. Well, lesson learned. Okay, well I was kind of hoping you would move toward me so I could hit you, but this gives me a chance to secure this little room here. Possibly, depending on what that guy does. Nope, of course. I don't know what I expected. So we're going to move forward. The repository CPU. I see two CPUs. I see two things. I'm not sure which one I'm supposed to go for, so I'm going to take the one on the right first. Now, what would be nice is if I could get into this room without being heard or seen, take down these two guards, It all depends on what these guys do, though. If you're going to keep going down that hallway, I'm pretty happy with that. So we'll cross the hallway, get in position. You're going to keep going forward. Okay. I'm a little worried that this one's going to turn around and come back. But hopefully most of us, like, Bandit kind of fell behind because he had to deal with that guard. We've got our gold key room right in the middle there, so it's going to be our next thing after we get through this this matrix core. Move up. No, just end. There's no way we're staying below security 8. Okay, so we've got 3 in this room to deal with. Gun kata might be my way forward here. But you'll be seen right away. I wonder if I should have Sentry just scoot to the side so that Codesmith can get up close and do his gun kata. Because everyone's looking at me. So we're gonna, I think, move Sentry over here. We'll move Codesmith up here. It's not going to do enough damage. Okay, we got the crit, though, so that's not bad. Okay, that definitely could have gone worse. I think we're alright. Now this Draco is going to have to be our next guy. Atomic Stutter just barely won't connect. If I get up there, will it? No. Okay, well, in that case, we're just going to move up then. And it's going to be up to Maverick, I think, to finish this off. We'll do centering on Sentry. And I'm going to use Look Ahead just to debuff his initiative a little bit. Yeah, 14%. Like, I've got the numbers advantage on Draco here. But he's going to get to go before me. Ouch. Twice. Got him. Get Maverick over here. Hatch up sent. Wait. Why would he... I wasn't sure who I was aiming at, apparently. Great. Seems very weird of a decision to allow someone who is fully healthy to use a patch kit on himself, but whatever. Let's do this again, but we're going to be more careful about it. Medkit. Now, it's on sentry. I'm looking at it. Okay, good. Jeez. Now, I know this guy's coming around, so I'm going to set up a link watch. Oh, I need ammo. Actually, let's reload first. And it's not in range. Okay, so we're not going to do that. Okay, so we're looking to spike. Okay, we spiked, but I guess it's not the right CPU. Not sure how I was supposed to know that, but here we are. In the meantime, scan. We'll end for now. We kind of have to secure this position here. That is not cover. Okay, fair enough. Man. Yeah, no, I am definitely never using this particular combo again with Codesmith. He just cannot do enough damage with these silenced pistols. It's just not good. We're kind of stuck in this area. And like I want to get all this money, but I just can't. I'm disconnecting. I don't have the time. nest. Yeah, look at how much more damage it does post-nest. Got him. All right, they're coming for me. The good news is we've got a pretty good position here. We've got a pretty good defensive position. So these, what, 4 soldiers are going to come in and we're going to take them down, and then we're going to move on. This is going to be a very high security level mission. Yeah, they're all swarming me at this point, but I believe that I can, in this room, I believe I can set myself up with enough safety to where I can chill here for a few rounds. But these guys have so much health. Got him. No, I'm not going to reload. Instead... Or I'm not going to shoot. I'm going to let Codesmith take care of this guy. Got him. We'll go out to here. And we'll link watch out this way. Yeah, they are fully swarming me at this point. Stutter him. Try to get some shred on both of them. There we go. Gun kata did a pretty decent amount of damage there. And he is the tank. We'll move up here. Take Iota down. Decent shot, just wish I had done a little bit more. But Codesmith, well, needs to reload. Fine. We're surviving, but not well. Get another gun kata going. Lots and lots of damage there. Reload. Hit the guard. This is a massacre. They are just walking into a meat grinder. Okay. We are getting somewhere. At this point, I cannot be worried about escalations, right? Like, I just have to move quick. So what's the next play? I know that this is not the right Matrix host, so I guess I'm headed up here, which means I'm going to need to cross through the center. And I'm just going to have to not worry about the motion field sensor. Or maybe I can take it down with Bandit. Nice. I also would love to aim for those two, since I've killed basically everybody in the mission right now. I mean, reinforcements got to be coming in any minute. Gonna move you toward the goal. Gonna move you towards this loot chest. And then finally Bandit. I think we're just going to run through here. Okay, we got reinforcements coming in. Unsurprising, we'll have to be ready for them. Get Maverick in here so that when these folks start walking up, he's got a clean shot. Gonna need to reload that sniper rifle, though. Some really good blueprints, and we're going to hide you there so that when they come through, you've also got a nice clean shot. You're going back the other way, that's fine. Got more incoming. We just got to make sure we've got another good, strong defensive position. Okay, spiking. Well, we'll start with the easy one. Do I go up or down? I'll go down. Gotta try to avoid more security tally. That one's money, but again, right now we just got to get in and get gone. We've got some really good loot already. Okay, spiked. Oh, great. Okay, well. Now I've got an idea of what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, we're disconnecting. Again, as much as I would like to get the money, there's too much going on. I might be able to just sneak Codesmith out. We'll take one of them down. Get Bandit over here. And we'll stun Beta. Got him with a crit for 908 points of damage. Okay, so we did the spike. We just need to hit up these areas over here. Okay, they're all getting into position here. You're not going to be super useful in the fight anyway, so I'm going to try to have Sentry kind of sneak around back and grab these two. Take the sniper down. You're melee. So we're going to overwatch at you. Hit him. And Link Watch. Okay. No, you just need to run through. Because I don't want... As much as I know that the security level is not an issue anymore, I don't want it to be too bad. We got more people coming in. We are moving away from those folks, though. In theory. Got him. And got that one. Yep, we're just going to run sentry across. Okay. We're on it. We've killed so many people. Bandit will run across towards the exit. Sentry, you're going to be doing all of this hacking here. Reload. Reload. Moving on. We are not in a great position right now, friends. This is pretty rough. Couple of lucky misses. You're gonna go around that way. No, we just gotta move. You're way too much in the line of fire. So these three are going to be holding this position while Sentry goes through and does the rest of his thing. He's going to miss, so we're going to get back behind this corner. Ow. Natu's going next, so we're going to get some more injuries. Nice. Also nice. Very lucky. Less lucky. See if we can clear our back here. Okay, that makes life a little bit easier. Flanking usually means they're taking a full move. Do a stutter. Do a centering on Maverick. Do a pre-computed advantage on Codesmith. Again, I know look ahead isn't super designed for this, but it will alter their initiative, which is good enough for me for now. Oh, there's another one over there. And there's a... Okay. Man, this is a complicated mission, friends. This is rough. So there's 3 we need. The second one's there, the third one's way back there. So we're going to have to stall for a while. Miss. We're gonna back off. We got more incoming. Okay, so far so decent. we'll back off. Gun kata for the triple critical. Gotta say, it is warming up on me, although I believe that if I had used fanfire, it would be more effective. But gun kata is pretty intense. Take him down with rapid ready to get the reload. They are approaching cautiously, but they're going to see me. Because you happen to turn exactly the right way, it's fine. Nope, we're gonna back you off. Reload both guns. Take out the stunned one. I'm hoping that was a full move. Take that one down. There's very little chance I'm actually going to hit with that reaction shot, but I'm hoping it will. It's way inside the minimum range of that rifle, but we're almost there. Wow, you're really taking cover. Okay, Sentry's almost done with his work. Missed 2 shots. $25%. So we'll hit him hard. We'll stutter. Then we'll get back in cover. The new group is coming right toward me. Iota over here is being a big pain in the neck. Well, got the stunned one at least. Okay, good, good. One more body. Now you are in an absolutely terrible spot for me. Okay, so we got the thing. Yeah, don't overstay your welcome. We are way past that point. Gonna get up close. Gotcha. Now that's the only extraction point, right? Right. Okay, I was hoping that I could get sentry somewhere else, but doesn't look like it. So we're gonna hole up in this little area. He's only suspicious. But he is going to come forward. Okay, well, that's fine. Going to move Bandit forward. We're going to pre-computed advantage Sentry. Where's Braco? Way over there. Okay. Again, we'll use look ahead to try to drop their initiative count a little bit. Coming back toward me, but hopefully not fast enough. Sentry, get out of here. And that's the ball game. Wow, 25 security level. Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely nuts. So again, as much as Gun Kata is really good and really saved me a couple of times, I think I'm going to switch Codesmith back to Fan the Hammer, and when there is a sneaky mission, I'll put in Floater instead of him. You know, different soldiers for different positions. It makes sense to me. Monkeyfish ready to deliver. None of it would be directly useful to you or me, but in his hands it's a goldmine of secrets to steal. Bargain to better pay off. You know I'm good for it. Oh man, complete a contact power play. I got an achievement for that. We got a pile of money. And wow, that was a lot. That was a lot. Alright, let's talk about training. My face seems to be ready to train. We'll grab pulling strings. And we got an injury. We got a couple of injuries. There we go. Now, I'm not even going to look at what I'm doing next. I feel like, well, it depends. Can I delay a heist? Yes. We're going to delay the gravity burglary so that we can get our people all set. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. We've got this this level 5 heavy auto mag. We'll add light damage 1. We'll go with the Lawmaker Vent. And we'll go with Critical 1. And we're going to go 100% to add intrinsic effect. This is going to be like an amazing automag. Let's go. Okay. Wow. Lots of things just happened. Influence limit break. Cybernetics to level 4. I like that. We're going to trade a favor for extra options. We'll just do the cybernetics service. That's fine. I want to save Puppet Master for now. Before we do anything else, cold storage, accounts, file sets, mint. %20 influence. It's got to be dance hall. Because again, we really need dance hall to get another limit break, because the last time she had an influence limit break, I was not able to turn that into new cyber decks. We'll do flush stress. Alright, we do have some tokens for the SimStream trainer, so in between videos I will go ahead and respec Codesmith back to revolver type, and we'll just use him in you know, loud, bloody missions as opposed to sneaky missions. Okay. I think that's that for now. We'll do this gravity burglary in the next video, but this one's been a long one, friends, so thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time.